Red corner, ladies and gentlemen, from Peckham, London, Steve Gray. Give him a hand, please. Thank you all. And in the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, the West Indies welterweight champion, Clive Myers. And your referee, Max Ward.
First round.
I cannot hold this away from you. I cannot. Here I am now.
One, two, three. Hey.
Hello again, Grapple fans. Good afternoon to you, and welcome to the Woodville Halls here in Gravesend. Another freestyle session, starting with this catch weight this afternoon. 6 5-minute rounds, one full to decide. In this catch weight contest, Clive Myers of Jamaica at 11-7, the West Indies welterweight champion, versus Steve Gray, the lightweight, 10-7 from Peckham, Southeast London. And look at that, the new trunks of Clive Myers. I've never seen those before. Clive Myers in his Union Jack trunks and silver boots, very sharp in there. And Steve Gray is going to have real trouble here this afternoon.
Ask Teddy if he's happy now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Figure 4 leg lock. He's only got about 12 seconds to make it count.
Okay, the end of the round.
Clive Myers from Jamaica. And we first saw him in 1971 on television, but what an amateur experience he had. 9 years of it at the United Amateur Wrestling Club under the well-known trainers Ted Hurdle and Tony Merritt. Turned pro in March 71. But then he was on part-time because he's a freelance photographer along with it, and it still is, incidentally. Clive Myers of the West Indies.
Seconds out, round 2.
Round 2, 5 rounds to go. Just one fall decides this bout at catch weight. Steve Gray, London, versus Clive Myers, Jamaica. Myers flattening his back now with the Union Jack trunks. Again, attempt to the figure 4 leg lock by Gray. Could go too far here, yes. And causes the break because of falling into the ropes. Unusual way to fall into the ropes, but it still counts as a break. Referee Max Ward of Birmingham. Shouldn't have any trouble at all with this one. Single finger interlock there. Myers using the strength again. The right knee behind the head to prevent Gray from turning. Everything to his advantage at the moment.
What do you say?
turn. He didn't get out of it, but at least he relieved the situation a little bit. Oh yes, nicely caught him beautifully there with that drop kick from ground position. It was perfect timing. Gray trying to force the backhammer, makes it. Well, this man is down. Can he turn him back to canvas? Near arm lever. Backhammer still on. Now his problem is to hold him there. Now he's got him there. Oh. The fitness of this guy Myers is really something to observe. Gray rather cheekily thinking of a straight arm lift there, but no chance at all. Of course, double arm now to Myers. Now the back drop kick maybe. Yeah, he tried it, missed it, but he came back from the ground again.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Another example of the agility of this fella, Clive Myers. Tremendously fit. Quick whip, that headmare, but didn't affect Gray at all. He was up almost before he was down. Same again.
1, 2.
Double arm now. Suplex to Myers, maybe one of his speciality moves. If he gets Gray right over behind him now. And that throw from the double arm. No, it's not even going to try it. Too near the ropes. Tries the shoulder press, and Steve Gray now. He rolled himself up into the ball. Myers, no chance of finding a free limb at all. Well, he's only got 1 minute to do something about this. Yes, but yes. A good bridge from Gray, unbroken the first attempt. Just allow him the second. A high monkey climb to Gray, over the top double knee, and holding him almost up there, got a 1. Folding press again to Gray, but still Myers gets out of it. Double Nelson to Gray, but no chance. Folding press now to Myers, almost on the bell, 10 seconds to go. What a great succession of moves there by both men. 6 seconds only now to go. Hardly worth starting a new move in this second round. When you remember that Steve Gray, this boy at excellent lightweight though he may be, at 10-7, giving away a stone here this afternoon to the very ultra-fit Clive Myers, has got an awful lot to do from that point of view only. But how well he did in that last little melee of tremendous moves by both men. He could have had Myers on a couple of occasions. He just hadn't quite got the strength to hold him as early as round 2.
Second out, round 3.
Round 3, 4 rounds to go. No score, of course, because this is a 1-full contest here at the Woodville Halls, Gravesend. And this is our preliminary contest of 6 rounds between Clive Myers, Jamaica, in the Union Jack trunks there, and Steve Gray of London. The first fall to the side, and Max Ward, the referee, has had nothing whatsoever to do as far as warning is concerned in this bout, and I don't think he ever will. The Grovitz very firmly on there by Gray, although it's a much bigger man. Oh. Double-handed wrist lever, Myers.
Right.
Gray finally forcing himself to a risk there. It came off anyway for the moment. But not for too long, you know, he just went a little too far over. But he's back again. I imagine temporarily as well. Now he's completed the step over toe hold. He's done no chance. He's got the bar through that figure four leg lock now, Gray. The right leg is through.
No, Max.
Locking Myers' legs there.
No, no.
Of course, to prevent his opponent from keeping his balance is the best way out of that. Therefore, he tries to force the spread. But he's still not out of the figure four leg lock. Gray trying to get the Zoltan Bostic special 3-in-1 move here from a sitting position. Very practically impossible. He's got the leg round the neck. He's got the figure. He's got the grapevine, which is the same as the bar through the figure four. But the third, of course, is the opposite arm lever, which he can't even reach at this moment. I doubt if he ever will.
No, Max.
In fact, I think he'd be quite happy to be out of this, Steve Gray, although he started it.
No, Max. No.
Just a minute left now in the third. Now he's got the opposite arm lever as well. Ground position, I've never seen that before. It's not quite the grapevine, of course, with his right leg, but it's acting as a 3-in-1 all the same.
No, Max, no.
He really could get a submission. He's still got 40 seconds to try it in. Half a minute. And Myers finally out with a figure four leg lock and trying to get the arm through as the bar now. Decided against it. Myers a wee bit annoyed that having been in that submission possibility for so long, but he's only got a few seconds now in this third round. Well, Clive Myers, this man who's held 3 weightlifting records apart from anything else, Southern Counties title, 2 Eastern Counties titles in his time. His speciality, of course, the suplex along with the drop kick, but now he's turned not only as a freelance photographer, but he also runs his own defend yourself classes, as he calls them, self-defense classes. So if you want to learn how to defend yourself, there's the man to talk to.
Second down, round 4.
Round 4, 3 rounds to go. No score, 1 fall to decide this bout. Gray in the plain trunks there versus Clive Myers of Jamaica. Lovely shoulder wrench. Myers thought he was going for a post. He was preparing to land in the corner, but he got caught in the wrench. Beautifully timed by Gray. And now he's really working, Gray really working on that that shoulder, now, that Myers left shoulder. Trying the same, yes, he's done the same again.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Again going for that same arm. Backhand position this time. And Gray seeing his chance to get an advantage from this weakening process he's adopted in this round. He's got to do something really outstanding against a man of Myers' fitness, so. The follow-up too late. Oh, nicely taken by Gray. Saved that flying tackle beautifully. Can he follow it? No. They flight too little too early that time. Oh, straight in that stomach, that butt. Nicely timed, tries again, but not this time, and it's a double leg Nelson to Myers, but he only gets 2. Only gets a count of 2. The leg chop gets Gray off just in time. Myers off just in time there. But get that applause for a great move by both men here in this 4th round of this preliminary catchweight contest. Backhammer now to Myers, going for the opposite arm lever as well. Holding the backhammer on with his right knee. He both hands free to turn his man back to canvas. Single knee hold. Not enough. It's a great way of hooking the hand down, but I don't think it's going to hold the shoulder blades down. Cross press is not going to work. He's got to get the full double knee or forget it. He's forgotten it. Quick evasive action by Gray there. That instep catch Gray on the back of the neck then. But a beauty. Right across the ear. Oh, gee. Gray, I don't think Gray will try that again. You must have heard the slap of that all the way at home there. Gray trying to go for that double finger interlock again, but Myers won't allow it. Arm over against the joint. Double wrist lock position he's holding it on with. Goes for the other arm now. He was given it. Presented with it then by Gray. But just 1 minute now in the 4th. And there's Gray rolled up and again into that little ball, and no chance of attempting attacking move on him. It's not a bad ankle grab. Somersault first, full Gray completely. And the leg spread to Myers. Yes. This is neatly out by Gray though. Half a minute left in round 4. Another sort of leg trip. Myers has really got a million of them. Folded leg lock. Trying for the figure 4 again. There it is. 8 seconds.
Okay, end of the round.
Steve Gray very happy to hear the bell at the end of that round 4. His opponent, Clive Myers, not quite so happy. This is the boy who turned pro about 5 years ago, in 1970. A couple of years amateur experience in Deptford. He also boxed as a schoolboy. Bout with the world lightweight champion George Kidd is still his ambition, and I still don't think he's had one, certainly not for the title.
Seconds out, round 5.
Round 5, 2 to go. 1 fall to decide this preliminary contest here at the Woodville Halls, Gravesend. Clive Myers of Jamaica versus Steve Gray of London. Max Ward, the referee. He'll never have an easier bout to deal with than this one. Occasional pinfall counts, occasional knockout count like that, but no warnings at all from Max Ward to either man. Great sportsmanship by both men, and both men really enjoying it. Full Nelson again by Gray. He's tried this 2 or 3 times, especially in the first round. Never got anywhere with it. Oh, nicely through. Oh, yes. And a quick turnover now, but no, he was too late on it. And nice stop there by Gray from the stomach butt. Bit quick round the side. A double knee hold of Gray. Now can he hold it? Oh, he got a 2. Double leg Nelson now to Myers, but no chance. The spin out came before the counter to arrive. Beautiful effort by Gray. Again against the ropes, and it's Myers not too near the ropes. Is he touching? No, he's not touching, and the referee allows it. So a win for Myers in round 5. But what a beautiful bout, especially that last 2 or 3 rounds. The 1 fall required, and Bobby Palmer, our MC, to announce it.
Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, if I might pass my opinion, and I feel sure you've seen wrestling at its best. And in round 5, ladies and gentlemen, with the only 4 required, the winner, Clive Myers. As a loser, please.
Now this is a special challenge contest. Clive Myers on my right in the blue corner has challenged Gray to a contest, and Myers promises to give Gray, for each round that Gray stays in the contest, Clive Myers will give Gray £100. Have you got the money, Clive? Thank you. This contest is going to be over 6 5-minute rounds, and it's 2 falls, 2 submissions, or a knockout will decide the winner. On my right in the blue corner, the European middleweight champion, Clive Myers. Taking up the challenge from London, the red corner, the British lightweight champion, Steve Gray.
Well, this is going to be a really interesting one. Not only a return catchweight bout, special one, but a very special side stake on it. £100 has been offered by Clive Myers to Steve Gray for every round he stays with him in this return bout. Remember, Clive Myers lost about a month ago when we saw it on television to Steve Gray, and Myers has never forgiven himself, being a stone and 12 pounds heavier than his lightweight opponent and still losing. So this is the return, and he's offering £100 for each round he stays.
Seconds away, round 1.
Well, now let's see if Steve Gray can do it again. That surprise win of just about a month ago. Saw it on television, no doubt. Jeff Kay, the referee here this afternoon, was also the referee on that occasion. Right at the very end, Myers was a little bit unhappy with the way the winning fall was scored. And I must admit, it did take us all by surprise, if you remember that particular afternoon. But referee Jeff Kay gave it as a 2-1 win to Gray. And this is the result. Very quick return with side stake. Clive Myers from Jamaica, European middleweight champion. The man, of course, who was a runner-up in the 1985 Arm Wrestling Championships in Mexico City. His former world championship under 15 stone too, this man. He held. Left and right arm, by the way. Operates on both sides. Yes, they're taking his man double leg Nelson. Almost, but not quite. Well, if they give us a bout of wrestling, just 2/3 as good as we saw a month ago on this small screen, and it'll be worth watching from beginning to end. Still keeping at least one shoulder blade off the canvas all the time. Headlock in his triangle. Most deliberately that right hand came over the top of the head there. But at no time will it hold the hair. I can guarantee you that. He doesn't use tricks like that at all. Unnecessary for wrestlers of this class to even consider. Couple of minutes to go, round one. 2 falls to decide the bout. And Steve Gray is just about 1 minute and 45 seconds away from his first 100 pounds. Doesn't matter whether he wins, loses, or draws, or doesn't score at all. Gray, as long as he stays in, will get 100 pounds a round. There's the headlock and triangle again, very deliberately placed. And over the top for a further shoulder press. It's the first possible pinfall attempt, really, that could have come off there. Nice. 1 minute to go. Nice and high there, but Myers couldn't reach the back elbow. Counter. 30 seconds. Oh, double arm and over the top. No trouble for Gray here. Very nearly. Count of 2. And both men grin at each other, enjoying the bout. And why shouldn't they? Both men against class opposition. 10 seconds. Right on the bell, round 1. No score, but Steve Gray is richer by 100 pounds. And yes, the referee reminding him that 100 pounds has got to go over to that corner already.
100 pounds to Steve Gray.
Well, that's 1. And 5 more chances to go.
Second way, round 2.
Of course, Steve Gray could possibly win it like he did a month ago in the first bout. in which case he'll... Clive Myers will probably ask for another return. But, of course, Gray's got to win it first. And, as to imagine, his main object is to stay in there as many rounds as he can. And why not? Victory roll all the way forwards, but Gray held it. Ooh, gosh, that was near. That really was near for Myers there, trying the victory roll, and it didn't come off at all. Gray stopped it stone dead. Double finger interlock. Started by Myers, agreed to by Gray. Into that posting through the legs very fast indeed. Kick to Gray. Oh yes, and Gray for that one. Gray went inside and it's over the top of the reverse. Double leg Nelson. Beauty by Myers. Beautiful done. And 1 minute 22 seconds into run 2. Myers the first fall, and what a beauty it was. Let's see it again. Gray takes the swinger to a posting. Myers waits for him inside. Gray goes in hoping that he won't be there too fast, and he was there fast enough to get it. Myers comes up with his feet, over the top, reverse double leg Nelson, and Gray in trouble for the first fall.
200 pounds to Steve Gray.
So Gray is a fall down, but he still gets 100 pounds because that is the end of round 2, and therefore he's stayed in for 2 rounds. Doesn't matter how long the round lasts with the score, it's the finish of a round when the score occurs.
Seconds away, round 3.
Right, now of course Myers' object here is to get the next and winning fall very fast and try and get Gray 2-0. But if Gray equalizes, that's another round he's got to pay for. Down in trouble for Gray again. Double leg Nelson at both ends. And both ends being counted here. Stalemate. Cross press Gray. He'll never hold that. Thrown off so easily. Begin again. Double leg Nelson again. Myers. Both men being counted once more. Clive Myers is very interested in the fact at the moment that nice drop kick by Gray. Sylvester Stallone film being made over the top, called over the top, which is concerned with arm wrestling, and Clive Myers has a chance of being in it, being the runner-up in the recent championships. Oh, nicely over the top, cross press. Gray in trouble, but nicely out. And Myers in trouble. This is going to be the equalizer. It is. Oh, no. Just 1 minute, 44 seconds into round 3. The equalizing fall to Steve Gray.
And 1 minute, 44 seconds in round 3. The equalizing fall, Steve Gray.
So now he's gained himself another 100 pounds with this move that we'll see again in just a second. There's the 100 pounds, number 3. And here's the move, held him beautifully, and this is where he could have been beaten 2-0, but completes the somersault, grabs the left leg of Myers, and holds the folding press beautifully.
Seconds away, round 4.
So round 4, Gray, having now equalized, has got himself another round. So whatever happens in this round, of course, even if he loses the bout in this round or wins it, he's lasted another one. As long as there's a score or it goes the full distance. At the moment, 1 fall each. 3 rounds to go. Yes, if Clive Myers was a candidate for this Sylvester Stallone movie, Over the Top being an expression in arm wrestling, by the way. Gray just proving that he can get that shoulder blade off anytime he likes. Clive Myers, incidentally, now runs the famous Lonsdale Gymnasium in London. But I don't know whether he'll be able to afford it much longer if he goes on losing rounds to Gray. And a double arm suplex coming up. There it is. But Gray, right foot through the ropes. And Myers looks a little bit tense now, a bit worried about this. He'll start to have to use something a little unusual to get Gray by surprise, I think, here. Yes, he knows what he'll get if he gets that going, because he'll just get the instep of the other foot behind the neck. Double arm suplex again. Low one. Now the left arm's away. No, Myers, without even looking around, knows it. You can feel that arm coming off bringing the shoulder blade off the canvas. Press. Oh yes, and Gray's speciality move, rolling himself up, just like the famous George Kidd used to, in that little ball with no limbs to attack. Myers just have to wait till he gets out of it, of course, because he's earning money all the time he stays in that little ball. Just a little under 2 minutes to go in the 4th round here, but Gray quite happy to go on doing that all day. Holding press. Oh, saw his chance, but didn't quite happen for him. And the full Grovet. Myers. Highly dangerous move, this, a real submission hold. If he's got that on exactly as he wants to, and he turns the head right, Gray is in trouble. Referee Jeff Kay making sure that Gray's okay, but a no comes from inside there somewhere. Oh, lovely reversing whip out, trouble. And just 1 minute left in the 4th. Toe from the rear of the top. Myers keeps trying this folding press, but he missed it again. He walks in too close to it, and both feet made him from the back there. Myers looking really surprised at this now. Just got 30 seconds left now, Gray, to make the 4th. 100 pounds. Not to mention a chance of the winner's purse, of course, as well as that. But I'm sure he's thinking an awful lot about those hundreds coming in. It's just 5 seconds to go. He can't break that bridge. But he stayed in. Gray has stayed in for the 4th round successfully. Still 1-4 each to score. And here comes the 4th. 100 pounds over to Gray's corner. Big grin on his face. Myers, a rather sickly smile on his, not quite so happy.
That's 400 pounds to Steve Gray.
Not terribly happy fella.
Second way, round 5.
Round 5, 2 to go. 1-4 leads the score. And really great amusement here with this 100-pound side stake. 100 pounds per round. Gray now, whether he wins, loses or draws, he's got 400 pounds in his corner. Waiting for him when he finishes. Nice, great back folding. Oh, really very, very close. If he puts his full weight on there, Gray's going to be in stoke. Gray knew it and managed to get back somehow out of harm's way. Oh, flying tackle. Myers catches him though well. Gray got the upper hand though. Can he hold? No, throw. And it's Myers over the top to the side for, oh, falling press from the side. Nearly came off then, but not quite. And Myers has got to try something else to get rid of this fella. Well, he asked for a return bout, and he suggested the 100 pounds a round side stake, so he's finding it a little harder than he thought, obviously. And the straight arm lift. But Gray takes most of the weight on Myers' head. Full Nelson. Full Nelson to Gray. Buttock. Folding press, but over the top. Great stuff by both men. Yes, oh, Gray with a chance for a double leg Nelson to Myers. Folding press to Gray. Spun out before he got there. Still in Gray another chance, but it's Myers over the top. And he's got the legs. Now he is in trouble, Gray. There it is. And Gray, in just 2 minutes, 26 seconds, Myers gets the winning fall, making it 2-1 over Gray. But Gray, having remained for the 5th round, gets his 5th 100 pounds. And he certainly doesn't disgrace himself there.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by 2 falls to 1, the human diamond.